Oh no, after the game, I'm laying down. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's it. That showed the one. Yeah, we gonna have to spend the night with God.
Already up in the wreck.
I'm posted on there.
Yeah. I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no
Dumb
sense.
criminal.
On the low.
Stream element spot running, emoji robot face.
Alright, jump out of here.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment
Start
ago.
of the third season, baby.
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's see what the defense gonna come out. Let's see what the offense gonna come out in.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
56, check 56. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. This is caught, it's Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 21. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
From the red zone now, Goff. He gets it to Cooks.
Oh, back that down, boy.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Watch the pass.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The ball popped
Good
in the air
hand.
and intercepted.
Good hand.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his
Good
guys are going to
hand.
get the football at the 28-yard line.
We can't be stopped.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, 26 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Good play, good play.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Ooh.
Here's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. 6-0 our score after 1.
Here we go. 180. Come on. 65. We got 300.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Partner, he sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dante.
I had what I wanted and I settled.
Great field position.
I had what I wanted. That good play, bro.
So that's
Good
back-to-back
play.
drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good defense. Oh, doggone good defense.
Fight for the 180. Oh yeah. And here we go again.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Give the tackle to Tease Tabor that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I got you, son. We're good. 56. Go. 56, right there. 56. What we got? What's that? 56 to Mike. 56
And
to
now
Mike.
whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
Mike 56. 56.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Goff on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. Only a yard on the 3rd down throw, and that leads to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we
boy.
have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
11. Check 22. 21. Kill. No. Off.
To throw is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is
Don't miss it
made.
again, bro.
Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 57 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
get
this
a little
time?
closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Give me that.
For the pick.
Give me that.
Game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Give me
so
that.
Was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on,
right.
boy. You
3rd
ain't doing
down,
nothing
you
right
gotta
there,
try to
dude.
find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Gimme. Excuse me. Go offense. Let's go offense.
I forgot what I was saying.
Oh man, bathroom break. We ready.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, defense, let's go. Watch the safety creep. Kill, 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 kill. White.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, Lord, Jesus.
Floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice play, baby, nice play.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal.
I'm here all day.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff and coverage.
I waited too late.
Pushes this to 4th down. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
Boy, I waited too late.
Defense too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
Come on, dude. You just standing there.
37-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Go the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. Now the try here for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. So this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He beat 2 guys. Ain't much I can say for that.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Everyone, 37 is the Mike. Mike 37. Rip left, rip left. 12, 12. 37 is the Mike. Mike 37. Man out, man out, man out. Hey, Delta. Everyone, 37 is the Mike. Mike 37.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Alert, alert. Hey, Charlie. 37. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
3 down. 3 down. I got you. Don't get nervous. Hey, echo. Let's go, D.
There's Garoppolo to throw. This is Coleman with a grab. And down to the 11. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will knock things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
24 is the mic. 21. I got you. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Coleman now.
Who is that
And
dude,
forget
man?
about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Lock. Everyone, 37's the mic. Mike 37. Push him back.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 47 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Gold with the extra point.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll get this
Come
one
on, son.
complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Show it up. Show value 3. Turbos up.
On 1st down, Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Goff going to hand it to Gurley, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Out of the gun. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Check. 12, fellas. Here we go. Ball going 85. Watch 85. 24 is the mic.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Where was you going, dude?
Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And the return just
Where was you? Oh, why would you cut that way?
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long.
Boss, you ran to the defense, guy.
He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4.
Golly.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
One of the advantages of zone defenses I remembered is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Goff. Over the middle, that's Holman by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Goff throwing again. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Rams on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. They got a man. It's Woods. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. To throw is Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Jones. A great blocking nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets it to Gurley, complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. D Ford. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Back to throw, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
They run. It's Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Hey, check 24, check 24.
Back to the workhorse today.
Good job, boy.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Yeah, that's what I do. Check.
Goff.
I overplayed it, mother.
It's complete.
I overplayed it.
Get this down to the 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as as it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little
That's
bit
what
of
we
a
needed
gamble
right
when you're
there.
making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
That's what we needed right there.
Taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this
That's
up
what we
past the 20
needed
and
right
down
there.
at the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is
38. 38.
a little bit better. Make
Come
some
on,
better
son.
decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Good job.
So the victory here for San Francisco.
Oh.
And with that, our journey, Charles, week one in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for San Francisco, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, we needed that one. Oh, you looked at horrible. That's me, Garoppolo. I gave you 3 of them things, boy. I gave you 3 of them things. Golly, man. Ah, that was horrible. Horrible. They getting right back there. Man, we're gonna call this tonight while we get this post-game report set up and ready to be posted in the group. Man, we had a hard-fought game, man, but them boys, they came out, the defense backed me up. They helped me out, they saved me. Ooh, did they save me? Boy, did they save me. I made some bad, horrible reads with Garoppolo. Got sacked 5 times. Man, not looking good, not looking good. Not looking good at all. But we managed to get it done. We did all right. We got some things we gotta work on. Alright, we got some guys in the game. Some guys dropped some passes. Some guys that didn't. I didn't get a chance to even throw the killer one time. They seem to be zoned in on him, but I wasn't gonna force it. Although I made some bad reads, I didn't force it, but I made some bad reads. So let's see that O-line. We gotta get y'all better. Matter of fact, those are my 3 interior guys right there. All sacks came from the interior. God, we gotta do better than that. All sacks came from the interior. Besides when they somehow got these guys lined up outside the O-line who managed to just screen pass and get doggone sacks. I don't understand how they don't let the tackle pick that guy up. And that's bull crap, but I digress. It is what it is. We had a total of, let's see, man, what's that, 121, 175, about 192 interception yards. That's good. Alexander had 2 of them. He should have had 3. He really should have had 3. But I'm glad my rookie, he had a chance to get him 1. He played pretty solid. This my other rookie. He played pretty solid. He was in a lot, getting some tackles. So we're gonna keep pushing him. Then we got Mr. Moore here. He always come through. He saved a bunch of touchdowns. That could have broke out, but he did his job, man. So we gonna keep on, see if we can get back to the playoffs like we did last year. See if we can get some things done. Bosa didn't do anything. Ford didn't do anything. He got in for 1 sack, but ain't too much really happened on the line, man. Buckner, he was kind of held in check. Everybody seemed to have a better line than what I got. I don't know, but it is what it is. Walked away with the win from the defense, the secondary doing their job. We're going to keep on striving to get better, baby. Catch y'all next week when we face off against who we got next week. We got the Jaguars next week, so we're going to see how that work out for us. See if we can keep this winning streak, these wins keep coming in and collecting up. Then we got the Eagles, then the Titans, and we got that big, hard, hitting freaking running back try to bring down in week 4. Man. Then we got the Super Bowl champs in week 5. Man. We got us a nice little schedule these first 8 weeks, don't we? Well, we gonna keep on doing what we're doing. But we gonna see what happens. We gonna tune out. Hey, start on here, hit you up in just a minute. But we gonna tune out here, man. We gonna post this post game report. We gonna fly out of here, baby. Catch you. Peace.